Yo, this is a scene for Ship to the Howling Wind, a World of the Apocalypse joint set in San Diego. Today, we're adding a little bit of Fey seasoning to the mix. So, uh, Adelheid gets a text from his bro, Phoenix, saying, uh, meet me here, question mark, bring a friend, and gives him like a location.
Just so happens that Darcy is walking by and he's like being very careful not to touch anything because he feels like he's breaking everything he touches.
Oh, Darcy, you know Phoenix?
That the Fey guy that was here when we were
Yeah.
with
Handsome,
Pokemon.
gay, and Baron.
Well, okay,
Keep
yeah.
talking about silver dragons.
Sure. I didn't really notice that, but okay. Yeah, I know him.
It seems he needs help.
Okay, that's one way to describe somebody who needs help. Oh, this guy's gay. He needs help. Let's go help him.
No, gay, handsome, married. Keep talking about silver dragons and Baron.
Oh, okay.
So, Adelheid is just gonna be like, "Are we taking the bus?"
We can take my my SUV.
You have a car, man.
Yeah,
You're rich.
I'm. I work.
I work as well.
uh,
I'm also going to school now.
You are college? He says while walking with him.
Yeah, he's like walking, like business management.
Oh, okay. I'm a social worker.
They say like, the tough-looking guys with like anger management issues are good bosses.
You know what? I mean, but that does make sense.
It kind of does.
Hey, and plus, I heard you got that like necklace thing or whatever that is a fetish that you can get in town and like get a job, right?
Yeah, I can. Thanks to Grima. I'm like a one-man walking fetish thing right now.
Probably don't say that in mortal society, because
Yeah, they're like crazy about it. Adelheid just like enters the car and immediately opens like Eric Cartman Poker Face.
Okay, where are we going to? Give me directions.
Is he like in his phone? He opens the like actually like the cars have like GPS, and like he opens that place with GPS, and then like he puts his phone and he's like this guy. He shows him like Instagram, like he shows like Adelheid's Instagram, and in Adelheid's Instagram they have a photo where Phoenix is eating, and Adelheid like looks good, and Phoenix looks very bad. It shows that photo. Going there. Remember him? He looks very good in that photo, right?
Yeah, he looks amazing in that photo. Good job.
He's like eating a burrito.
Yeah, he sure is eating a burrito. He just rolls his eyes.
I don't know. Like a lot of her fans are liking this photo.
Adelheid, by the way, we're not listening to Lady Gaga on the way or Katy Perry.
This is Eric Cartman, Poker Face.
Okay, that's better.
It's exactly it's better.
I would even listen to Weird Al.
I mean, like, if you don't want to listen to Eric Cartman, like, we can listen. I don't know. Like something like that will inspire us on the way. Oh man, Charlie Puth. We can listen to Charlie Puth.
No, I know what we can listen to. And then he puts on a Steven Universe soundtrack.
Oh, God.
I want to inspire you. I want to be your right.
Oh my lord. Chuckle Fox. Oh, you are going to deal with face stuff, so.
Adelheid is like, oh, he's listening to this shit and he's like texting his bro and be like, we're on the way. What's up?
Beep beep vroom vroom.
So when you get there, you get to a bar called Smiley's.
And
This is my
Adelheid is
kind
like,
of bar.
okay, Darcy, like, so I'm just gonna make a joke. Okay.
Not like Aiden, right?
No. We're gonna act like we're gonna act like we brought like machine guns and shit.
Okay.
Okay, let's just wait until like near the trunk. Okay.
Okay. I don't want to
Okay.
get arrested, but
It's fine. Like, just like act like tough. Okay. Act like tough. Like yeah.
I'll put on my Philodox face. He gives the face on his overlay.
That one. Okay. So like Adelheid like texts Phoenix and is like, dude, we're like ready with the package. We're waiting for you.
He says a question mark, but he comes out.
Like,
So
go on.
So he's greeted with Darcy and him looking like how they look on their overlays, and they're by the trunk.
And like Adelheid like slowly comes towards his ear and like, we got like 3 machine guns, 2 shotguns. Everything is ready. Who do you want to down? Are we killing like your political rivals?
He's trying so hard to keep a straight face.
Darcy walks up and he's like, "Do you got the goods?"
Are we killing your daughter's like lover?
Oh God, please. He just sighs softly.
Okay, Darcy, like text Petros, we're dealing with Aiden. We're gonna make the apologies later.
He nods.
He just snorts.
What's up, man? How's it going? We were here to help you.
He'll give him a high five. The chest bump thing.
Darcy will hold his fist out for
He'll bump it.
Explosion.
This is Darcy. He's from our training ground. He's from the same gym.
He'll chuckle and nod.
He's met me. I taught him how to catch Pokemon.
Yeah, we've met each other before. So he'll take him inside Smiley's. Smiley is actually a safe space, so they can feel like kind of a relaxing through the door. It's got like pool tables and dartboards and fucking beer and wings and a jukebox. Like it's a good place.
Adelheid looks for a specific face if she is there or not.
What a who?
A specific face.
Who are you looking for?
Annalise.
No.
Oh.
God, not in this place. Sometimes she goes to Two Satyrs, but not here.
Okay.
But he does notice that there is someone with pure breed in the corner he's never seen. But he does not look like he wants to be fucking talked to.
He looks like that guy. Who's that guy?
Yeah, are you asking him who he is?
No, he looks like what kind of pure breed he has. Like he's like trying to smell the air.
Fenrir.
Oh man, I need to talk with this guy now. I was like,
yeah, actually, if you want, but
Darcy's giving Adelheid a look like, do you want to start a bar fight? Like,
no, man, like, no, hell no. We're like invited here, like as friends. No, who's that? Do you know that guy? Like that guy who smells like me.
That's a really good way to describe somebody. Oh, that guy, he smells like me. Oh, yeah, I want to go talk to him.
Can you sense that? Like, he like smells like.
Darcy's rubbing his brows and chuckling.
I'll put up a picture for him in a second. I have to get it. It's right here, but yeah, he's just kind of sitting there drinking a beer. He's wearing like a black tank top and a pair of jeans and boots, and he's older but not old.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
No, completely understand.
And he's sitting there. He when someone is not closed off, but not inviting people over. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's like that.
Okay. That guy doesn't want to be like, talked to, I guess.
Yeah, you can talk to him. He's just not inviting it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Adelaide just like when he gets a beer, he raises his beer to him.
He'll notice him and kind of he tilts his head and kind of he'll raise his beer to him and kind of give him a little nod.
Adelaide isn't gonna be like, "Do you even know who I am?" He's not gonna do that.
No.
But he's like looking at Darcy. He's like, "You feel it? You feel it here? Everything's cool here."
Here, I'll show you the I'll put his picture up really quick so you can see what he looks like.
He's like asking Darcy, like, "You're cool? Everything's okay here?"
He'll be like using Truth of Gaia. You want me to roll it? You want me to be rolling?
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Adelaide just like you feel here? Everything is okay?
I mean,
Everything is fine.
he seems fine.
For you. Here, by the way, this is what he looks like.
Yeah, he looks cool. Adelaide just looks at Darcy and like, let's just be normal as best as we can and fuck off if he, realize that she was going ham.
So Phoenix will come back over with wings and beer and pool cues, and he's like rented table. So he'll set up the pool table. Okay, I have a problem in my barony, and I actually want to bring in outside help.
Oh.
If I can.
Oh, I know.
There is a young woman who is in the hospital. One of our boggans is a doctor in the ER, and he approached me about her. She was delirious and very weak. She said what happened was she was on the bus, and it was as though she looked away and the cityscape changed. And when she looked back, everyone in the bus was gone, save for a figure at the end of the bus that had a very horrifying appearance. She screamed, she tried to run. The other passengers were able to subdue her. But she was apparently in a state of extreme anxiety. She had to be sedated. When she woke back up, she said from the sedation, things seemed normal, but she was in a deep state of psychosis. It was possible it could have been drugs or something like that, but toxicology came back, she was clean. So I looked into it, and there have been other reports in the area, especially from children, saying that they've been seeing something.
Okay. Darcy takes a sip of his beer, like, okay.
What kind of like stuff did they see?
See, that's the thing. It all collaborates. They're all seeing the same thing. It's a figure robed with a skull, like an animal skull for a face with horns.
That's enough for me to find. Oh, we'll see. Again, Pussy to Prey is fucking OP, but there may be other ways. Ally just says we may need to track that guy down, but you think 2 of us will be enough?
Well, 3 in a wave.
Yeah, you're 2 as well, but
I mean, I could bring my husband too, but
I
Yeah, I'm
think
sorry. He needs to kill your, daughter's lover.
I think we can investigate with a few numbers because if we take a big
So angry at the Greek right now, and I can't tell you why.
right now,
Wait,
He just downs
go on,
his
go on,
beer.
Darcy. Go
right
on, Darcy. Go on.
now, we have just three of us, which I feel like is a good amount considering if we don't really know exactly who this man is or why he's doing this, or
Mhm.
even like if he's purposely causing this. So if we bring in a big group, that's immediately hostile.
How about we track this guy down and like research the area?
He nods.
Phoenix.
Now the good thing is it does seem to be contained to an area, and it's not consistent. It's not an every night thing. It seems to be over the course of about a month, just random off days through the month.
Is it usually on the bus or?
No, that was the first report on the bus, but it was also the first one where it was that strong. That was a couple of days ago, as I said.
Dude.
Where exactly at was it on the bus?
Now you'd have to ask the girl. I don't know.
As I have said, we can actually like try to track it down and check the area, and then Darcy can talk to the girl later.
Yes.
Darcy has ways of getting the truth out of people.
I'll smile.
I don't have you OD already, so don't even, hesitate to say like you will be rewarded for this.
No, what? No.
Yeah, we're helping you.
I just wanted the bonding experience with you. Like hit the ball.
Of course. Bonding with me is amazing. Ask Annalise about it.
I think my husband would be upset if I did.
Yeah, you're right. So, one thing though.
Yes.
We have been told in the past that you guys are able to see a weirdness in the world. What if it sees you and doesn't sees? Like, what if it sees you in a weird way, while we maybe just look like normal humans? Is there a way for yourself to cover your other seeming?
There are.
Okay, then we're good.
Another question.
Yes, dear. I'll look at him.
The people that were affected, were they mortal or supernatural?
Mortal.
All of them mortal.
Every single one of them. Not a lick of anything else. No kin or kinane or anything like that.
You want the copper quartz for those? Oh, see, Adeline is a 1 dot of ally.
Yeah.
He is a character who can copper.
You notice when you asked that, by the way, the Fenrir that's sitting in the corner, like, kind of, he doesn't directly turn his head and look over. You notice he looks over with his eyes.
Adeline kind of looks at him and like nods.
Look at him a nod.
Darcy kind of smiles at him, like just a very soft smile, like warm.
He's sus, but like it just seems like somebody who's suspicious when they're around other Garu. But he'll give him a nod and take a drink, and Finn will kind of tilt his head and say, "You know
him?" He reminds me about my people. Let's just say it that way.
I'll shrug. Fair enough.
Is he special?
I don't know. We'd have to talk to him.
Darcy shrugs. Couldn't hurt.
Yeah. Let's go near him, Darcy. My love, wait for me here. Adelaide says to Phoenix.
Finn will go too. I'm gonna change overlays.
Okay. I like kind of like goes near this guy and like he's like sends a hand. Like, hello, I am Adelheid Trimminson.
He'll extend a hand to him and shake. And he has a heavy accent.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll say, Adner. My name is Adner Sigurdsson.
One of my ancestors had the same name, Arner.
He'll nod.
I feel like. Oh, please, Darcy, go on.
Darcy will shake his hand next and he's like, Darcy Savatra. Oh my god, I rolled the R that time.
You did! I'm so proud of you!
Sir, I don't mean to like insult you in any way. You do remind me about my ancestors. You have this look that reminds me about the family that I belong to.
He'll say, this is a safe space. You can speak more plainly.
Okay, you look like a get affairs man.
Darcy shakes his head.
He'll say, my grandfather was a Fenrir.
Oh, really? What was his name?
His name was Michael Baldursson.
The hero of the Mahakaman Hills.
He'll nod. That works. I give it works. As long as it's in Iceland, I don't care.
I like this kind of stuff, you know, like Adelheid knowing, or because those shit comes around and get famous with stories.
Darcy's smiling softly, listening to them.
Proud heritage. Pardon, honorable heritage.
He'll furrow his brow and he'll say, "Yeah, it is."
We are trying to gather individuals. Like now, it's 3 of us: me, myself, my friend Darcy, and my friend Baron Phoenix. I saw that you actually looked at us when I was talking about like there's a friend of mine in the cops, who can give us like, more information regarding certain things that is happening in the city. Would you like to help us regarding that?
Could. He'll say softly.
What did he say?
He said I could.
I have a question, by the way.
Yes.
When Adelheid said a proud heritage, you hesitated.
I don't choose to affiliate with the nation. I know that that's probably a completely foreign concept to most people. And for a long time, people would call us Ronin or orphans. He'll shrug. I don't really care.
Oh, you are a god.
I'm not. I just chose not to. He'll think. I chose not to affiliate myself with the tribes or the society. There are some of us, even in the city. I'll shrug.
How many of you are there?
I'll bounce his brows and take a sip of his beer.
The reason I ask is for your safety, not because I will hunt you down.
We're safe.
There are individuals in the city who's taking photos of our kind, gathering them and torturing them to create them into monsters.
I'll nod.
You think you're still safe?
We have ways of watching our back. And we have ways of keeping the right alliances close.
You're much
Are you
closely tied
aware?
to.
Please, Darcy, go ahead.
You're much closely tied to the Fae than we are, aren't you?
I'll shrug. Not, I suppose, by definition, but not in any formal fashion.
Yes.
The Fae tend to be a little less. He'll think a moment. So they tend to be a little more social. Therefore, I find their haunts to be a little more hospitable. The only place that Garu hang out are septs, so there are no places really for us to meet.
Mr. Arner, there may be other things that you may need to know. There's an army that is coming to the city. Did you know about this?
I was aware that there is a chance your sept could be in grave danger.
How did you know?
He smiles, takes a sip of his beer.
Darcy taps his lip, and he says, "You know a lot." One could say you know a lot about the city, the ins and outs.
I'll actually just be a little more transparent with that one. Desi recently joined us.
Desi?
Desmond Gray.
He looks at Darcy. Who's that guy?
I believe he was the cub that Vivian, I don't really know her, but she was one of the ones that died.
So, Mr. Sigurdsson, I will be frank with you. I don't care people about choices. I respect people's choices as thing that you decide. But I believe keeping communication can be healthy for both sides. Would you like to keep communication with someone who respects free choice in the how and whens?
I'll shrug. I mean, I'd prefer having friends, but
There is a time for us to be friends. It's not there yet. He kind of like smiles when he says that. He's not trying to be an asshole.
I'm just telling you what I have to offer, and all I really have to offer is friendship.
He nods. Can you help us regarding this situation that we have? There are individuals who's getting attacked in the city. They're seeing this visage.
See, out of game, what he's not telling you guys is that he's the chief of police.
Yeah.
So yes, he can do this, actually. He'll, since you've been so kind to me, and for the blood, sure, I'll get something to you.
Thank you. Is there anything you want in return?
Shake his head. Not particularly. It's a simple favor, don't worry about it. I'm not nickel and diming here.
Then how about if you don't want anything currently, how about we be allies in the future? Darcy smiles softly.
See, this is why I have a problem with the nation on some level. Because everything is nickeled and dimed. Everything is about what one can do for the other in the exchange of power. I'm doing this for you because you've been polite to me. I don't need anything in return. In the future, maybe we'll need each other again. Maybe we won't. I'm not really focused on it. What I'm focused on is making friends.
Adelheid will give him his number.
Yeah, Darcy will give him his too.
He'll slide him business cards. His business cards will say he slides him his police business cards, and they will actually say that he's the chief of police.
Darcy will raise an
Adelheid,
eyebrow.
Adelheid will smile at that. He will say, "We may work together. We may work in the future. Maybe you will like what I want to do."
I'm always intrigued to see what initiatives can be brought to the table to make my community better.
And
Please, Darcy, go ahead.
and I very much work with law anyway. So
I'll smile. I need to make an overlay for this bastard.
do
Mr. Sigurdsson, there is a group of us who wants to affiliate themselves with this city and try to help the city as best as they can. I know you unaffiliate yourself with the nation, but I believe that you said that you are going to look after the certain things in the city. That's something we want to do. We want to clean the city as best as we can. They're like-minded individuals. Do you mind if we seek you out in the future? The city has a lot of problems.
The city will always have a lot of problems. Cities are a problem. But I don't favor the fanatical mindset that the Garu can take sometimes in their approach. I'm a bit more. He'll kind of like relax hand. You see, I joined the nation when I was younger. I wasn't always on the fringes or even on the outside. I was born under the half moon. I belong to a sept, but just the pace and the he'll just shake his head. I lost all. It's just not for me.
Darcy furrows his eyebrows and kind of looks lost in thought for a second.
And some of us, to be honest, haven't even. Rowan, he's never joined the nation. Desi doesn't plan on joining the nation. Rowan's been in control of his powers for, God, 20 years. And if he joined tomorrow, he'd be a cub. He's the brother of one of the local counts, Dorian. And but what's his name? Phoenix. His brows will go up, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't know he was guard." I'll nod at him.
Adelheid doesn't say anything.
But I left after I made Foster. I don't know. And I'm interested in staying outside of that life, I suppose. And the frenetic pull to just no. He just shakes his head. First off, I'm the chief of police. I'm quite. He'll roll his eyes like, dear God, come on.
I understand where you're coming from with that. I was a cub for a really long time because I couldn't even decide on a tribe. and then found out I could be tribalist going up rank, and so I did. It's like I want to make a difference. I want to help people, and sometimes I just don't know how to do that.
Well, in my opinion, it's because, and please don't get angry at me for saying this, but it's because the nation is very much not conducive towards cooperation. And when efforts are made to it's always who you're cooperating for, you know? The exchange of power is so based in what comes down to it, culture. The divisions of the tribe are essentially divisions of culture.
There's just so much division, and I just...
And that's fine. Just to support that, it never really called to me the spirits, the ethos of the nation, the Garu way of life. I'll shrug.
The only thing that I really want is just to work at making things better, work at making people smile more.
And listen, if somebody is that way, if that's their way of life, I feel that's how you are. You said your name was Adelheid. You know what? That's like he puts his hands together and kind of like puts them on the table. That's great. I'm happy. I as happy as I can be. You know. It's not for me. And I'm not the only one alone in that. I guess I'm a little less goal oriented. I got tired of being seen as a commodity, which is all I really felt in the nation. How was I of use? What could I do for everyone else? My existence, who I was, what I loved, what drove me to live, to dance, to sing, to matter, just didn't matter. The only thing that mattered.
Darcy's chewing his lip.
The only thing that mattered was the way. And I almost lost myself in that. And if that's somebody else's truth and way of life, more power to them, but it's not mine. And
hopefully you will enjoy a peaceful death.
Oh, God. And I'm glad that that's not seen as a curse anymore. I prefer a peaceful life. Again, though, he's the chief of police. That's not something he enjoys. But he'll smile at Adelheid and Darcy.
I think we should go, Darcy. Things to investigate.
Yeah, I agree.
He'll nod at them. Next round's on me, right? He'll lift his beer at them.
Of course, he smiles, looking over at Adelheid too.
I'll give him a nod.
I don't mind.
And Phoenix will kind of pull him away.
Darcy
No,
takes
you're
his
not.
Adelheid. Adelheid says, if you want, Phoenix, after we receive this information, we can continue our investigation. from this man.
Phoenix, by the way, is looking at Adelheid with like he's kind of chewing his lip and looking at him with like furrowed eyebrows.
What's up?
You okay?
I'm fine.
Bite his lip and nod.
As I said, maybe me and Darcy should leave, and we should come back when we have more information from this man, the Arner.
Yeah, probably. So you're gonna go talk to the girl. We'll get the information and scat it out.
Exactly.
You really okay?
I am. He is lying.
He'll shrug it off.
We can talk later.
Come on.
Darcy, you want to go?
Yeah. Darcy was kind of lost in thought for a second.
Adelheid goes to Darcy's car and he asks, "Can I drive the car, Darcy?"
Yeah, sure, of course. He'll like slip into the passenger seat.
Yeah. He won't open the music. He will say like bye-bye to Phoenix.
He'll wave.
Adelheid looks at Darcy. So what do you think about this guy?
He's interesting.
I feel like you have been like his ideology and the things he said.
Yes and no. But it's like there's very similar things that he said that resonates with me, but I also can't give up what I have. Can't give up that for fighting for a future that I believe in. I don't want to just sit back and not do anything, especially whenever so many people who can't fight.
Darcy, how many fights you have been in?
Not very many.
I've seen like the other spirals. We fought with them, or like Banes. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. He's thinking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, Lion did have us hunt down poachers. I don't like killing anyone.
So do I. When I was at home, my place, we had like a lot of disagreements, Darcy. My aunt was saying some shit like there needs to be some changes. There were more traditional individuals in my place that I had, and they were like, "No, the nation needs to stay as it is." They fought with each other, and then we got attacked by black spiral dancers, the bad ones. They killed 80% of the sept. Everyone in that sept fought. Kin, kids, childs, Garu, cubs, elders, afros, Adrians, Fosters, Cleats. Everyone. And it's not we fight because we enjoy fighting, it's because we must. And ignoring this mother And ignoring this shit doesn't gonna help anybody. I want to put that guy's head and shove him to the city where the filth is just getting more and more. I don't like the nation, half of the things. I don't like a lot of stuff that's going on. I don't like certain elders, what they decide. But that doesn't mean the Gaia doesn't need us. Because Darcy, when the years decline, the memories stale, and all the great victors fade away, it will be always be remembered. It will always be remembered. The Arnulf Sigurdsson left Gaia in pain.
He nods. I don't understand a lot of things. And in fact, my previous sept, I was taught like nothing. A lot of people said I had to unlearn a lot of things because, heck, they even told my mortal family everything about Guru society. So much that I had Gogol things first telling me I had to fix the veil breach, and I really didn't know what to do. But every day I feel like I'm just trying to struggle forward to like do something to help. And I've made terrible decisions because I thought that is what I need to do. I need to make decisions. I'm a Philodox. Philodoxes make the calls that are hard.
That guy could have been fighting with us in the against the Thunderworm, against those Banes, or anything like that. But he chooses to remain being a cop. Yeah, being a cop is good, being busy is good, but guess what? Nation is not what it is, what it was. You're trying to change things in Howling Winds and everywhere. Yes, Howling Winds has its flaws, the nation has its flaws, but that doesn't mean that the mother isn't in pain. It doesn't mean the Vertle's getting more corrupted every day. It's his choice to be there, yes. Am I sympathizing with him? No. When I accepted the being a Fenris, the first thing they explained to the Fenris doesn't give a shit about me. Do you know why, Darcy? The Fenris doesn't give a shit about me?
Why?
Because Fenris is not interested in protecting the weak, healing the sick, or righting the wrongs of man. He doesn't care about humans or wolves or others being in the surface like fae, mages, vampires, even the world and the spirits. Fenris exists solely to tear the Fenris exists solely to protect Gaia. It's there to keep Gaia safe from the meddling threats, the weaver's webs, the change the worm. It's a harsh master. He does not care about us, except the most possible distant sense. He's not interested in difficulties, misgivings. He fights for the safety of the world because that's what he needs to do. And same for us. Sadly, it's too much to give. Yes, it is. But guess what? Other than us and the shifters, nobody's gonna do that. Nobody.
We have to fight. We have to do what we can as a people. And a part of me does feel like because of what I decided, I even created some more division because I thought it was the best decision. I thought I could help, I could bring people back, I could do something. Because I want to help Gaia. I want to do something. Not just sit around. Not just be the dorky kid who didn't even understand what being a werewolf was about. I always let life pass me by. I was handed everything. I'm not a Trombosan. I'm not a Cienfuegos. I'm nothing like that. Sure, I've heard, oh yes, I'm a Cameron, and I can build that name, but it doesn't matter.
You're Darcy.
Smiles.
He doesn't look at Darcy when he says that. He's like, keep driving the car, and he says, "You're Darcy."
Darcy.
Listen, man, me being Trimbenson doesn't give a shit to me because my family disowned me. Maybe the other names, maybe like there's some respect in people, but the names doesn't mean shit. What matters is what you do, what you can do for Gaia, and be happy at the same time. Because nobody's going to survive if they're just unhappy trying to serve Gaia. We have families, you have your mother, father, your husband. I have my mother, my friends, you have your friends. You have the things you want to do. My opinion regarding you doing what you did may be different, but it doesn't matter. If you think that you did the best thing you can do, then it's set.
You're not.
And don't tell people who you are. You're an alpha of a pack. Don't take shit from people. Because sometimes, Darcy, there will be times that everybody will tell you you're fucking wrong. Everybody's going to be like, Darcy, no, shut up, you're wrong. Darcy, no. Darcy, you should be silent. Darcy, you should be like this. Darcy, you should be like that. At that time, if you think that you're right, that like everybody doesn't see the fucked up shit that you saw, you're going to plant yourself into the earth like a tree, and people will tell you like, you need to fucking move, and you will tell them, no, you fucking move.
That's why I admire you. You're always not afraid to stand up. You'll like talk back to an elder, for God's sake, and I'm just quiet and listen.
There's power in everything. The quietness is a power. The talking like that I do is a power. But what I need you, what I actually don't, not me actually, what I think the world needs from you is to not be afraid of telling people that they're full of shit. This whole black spiral thing, Darcy. Maybe, it is a good thing. I think that like having a bunch of people that is like not necessarily enemy, who were seen as enemy because of the past, and making them come to the nation that we have to save Gaia. And if they want to save Gaia, let's save Gaia fucking together. But who asked Aesir? Pardon, did Aesir ask anybody regarding this? Did Izzy ask anybody regarding this? Like, did they ask us?
I wasn't asked anything.
But your mother, your husband, your father, your friends that you see everybody is in danger now because of the decision they made. And guess what? Who's dealing with this shit now? Did you see any of them going out trying to catch spies? Do you see any of them do anything about this shit?
No. In fact, I came up with my decision to dance because of this. Because I thought if I could change their ways, reform them, maybe my family would be in less danger. Maybe because it seemed like there's a possibility that they could be good. That they wouldn't have to worry. And my family wasn't going to be involved in any of this. And then they were forced into it. I had no control over that. They had to be involved. They were forced to live on set. They were forced to be in all of this. And now we're close to being in war, and I have to protect them.
Yeah, we do. My mom is in danger as well. Corey is in danger. Jesse is in danger. Grandma is in danger. Gabby is in danger. Seeker is dead. Nobody called me sorry for Seeker. Did they felt the loss of their packmates? I see people crying. And, you know, crying is good, but nobody is fucking questioning why this happened. Why our leaders felt the need to explain. You know what, Darcy? There was a guy, and actually, you were there. There was a guy who was like, fuck auspices. Fuck auspices. I'm like, dude, let's just be civil. You don't need to say that shit. Like, if you feel like the auspices doesn't matter, that's cool, but you don't need to say the word fuck, which is an insult. Like, we are the people of rage. We don't need to deny that we have rage. What's going to happen whenever Red Talon or Rooney hears you saying fuck auspices?
They'll eat you.
And I was told, well, that's his view. Well, I guess fuck Wardens of the Lost. That's my view.
And you're
I
right
can't
to
say
have
that.
your own opinion. Everybody is right to have their own opinion. Everybody has them. It's
Exactly.
gonna happen. But you can't be denied what you think, what you feel.
Listen, man, did you saw like me treating that guy weirdly? I listened to him, his opinions, and I just said nothing. But I have my opinions. I don't want to disrespect that guy. I want to work with him, but at the same time, I'm looking these people who's ruling me right now, leading me, and making decisions for me without asking me, put in danger. Nobody's happy about this. Corey was not happy about Black Spirals joining. The Veronica was being Veronica, which is fine. She wanted to test the waters with everybody. Do you think like
I was scared. I didn't want Black Spiral dancers on set. I didn't. I was very afraid of it. And
now look at this shit now. We got like fucking people coming to kill us all. You know like what pisses me off the most, by the way?
what's that?
Because remember like what they told me in that meeting with the Black Spiral dancers when I said like the thing they kept repeating, you're not a judge, Adelheid. Remember that shit?
I remember that.
Okay. Who is our true catcher now?
A Galliard. No, they're in the car. They're talking.
They're in the car. They left Phoenix. I'm gonna say like they actually like arrived at Sep right now after talking this over and over again, and he like stops the car. Fucking angry, a lot.
You have every right to be angry. Heck, anger flows through your veins. You're in a rune.
It's not okay for a rune to just like keep remaining to be angry because that's gonna affect your emotions and you're just gonna be toxic.
No, that's not what I'm saying. He gently like pats Adelhead's shoulder and like squeezes a
Mhm.
little bit. And he says, "But you have so much rage inside, and people push you. They push you little by little and they don't expect you to explode." And I see that. Everybody has a right to be angry, and it's just, I hate it. I hate so many things that's happened, but it's like we can't say anything.
Oh yeah, because what's their difference now from those who they actually like acted like they outed? They said like it's going to be democracy now. We're going to hear everybody. Who heard me? Who heard you? When the first Black Spouse wanted to join, I said over my dead body, and they were like, well, we made this decision already. Well, guess what,
It's,
motherfucker? There's a bunch of people who's like hating you because of that decision. Who wants to murder all the things you did.
I know plenty of people don't like me from becoming a PSD.
Darcy, it's not about just you right now.
I
It's
know.
about everybody in this sept. When those guys come in, they're not gonna spare your mother and my mother. They're just gonna kill everyone.
I know.
If the word heretic comes, everybody's gonna die. If
I
they
know.
find a changeling in this place, they're just gonna kill that person. And fucking hell.
Let's take some time before we look into this further. Uh, I think we have some things that we need to like process before we really deal with this.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'll see you later. Um,
Yeah, see.
feel free to talk to me whenever, because I know that I've made some decisions, and you may not like the decisions I've made, but I do want to consider you a friend.
You serve Gaia, I serve Gaia. There's nothing that indicates that you don't serve Gaia.
I gotta go out of character. That's why.
Okay. He's gonna be like, he's gonna nod. That's what he says. He nods and see you later.
See you. And this is getting maybe awkward, but Darcy gives Adelheid a big hug.
He accepts the hug.
Yeah, I have the hangout. That's why I would have to end the scene. So thank you players for playing. Thank you watchers for watching. Good day and bye.